everybody, welcome back to stage 3 of letter formation. So in this video I'm going to show you how to write on double lines. So let's have a look at the double lines. Okay, so over here are my double lines, and I've put a little dot to indicate that that's where the main body of the letter will rest. On the red lines you will have the stick letters touching the upper red line and the tail letters touching the bottom red line. And every time you would like the child to write a letter, it's good to show them the letter that you want them to write if they are still not sure of it. If they are very sure of how the letter looks like, then you don't necessarily have to show them the letter. So it depends on the child really. Okay, so you can prepare a set of cards with the small letters, because I'm going to show you the small letters first, and then we're going to move on to the capital letters. So I have a little red dot on each card. This is to indicate that the card needs to be turned around facing the red dot so that they do not turn the cards upside down. So it needs to be turned around the right way. Okay, so that's why the little red dot is over there. So I'm going to start off with A, B, K and go all the way to Z. Alright, and let's begin. So let's remember our crab's claws and let's start. I'm going to start here at the upper blue line, turn around, meet the bottom blue line, go back up to the top and back down again, and a flick, and that's a small A. Next I'm going to write a B. I'm going to start, because it's a stick letter, I'm going to start from the upper red line. Start from the upper red line, go down all the way to the blue line. Then you go back up and you stop at the blue line and turn around and you meet the stick. B. Next, I'm going to show you how to write K. And if you want the children to write lots of letters, for instance, you want them to write all the letters of the alphabet, you can teach them to space between the letters. So you use 2 fingers to space between B and K. So you're going to start writing K, because K is a curvy stroke. So we're going to start off with the blue line, the top blue line. Go round and stop. K. Then we're going to put 2 fingers again, and then we're going to write D. So we're going to start at the upper blue line and we're going to curve it around and go to the top, because it's a stick letter. Touch the top red line and come back to the bottom and a flick right at the bottom of the blue line. Next, we're going to space between D and E. I'm going to write E. Now for E, we're going to start somewhere in the middle, okay? And we are going to make a circle, touch the the blue line, come back down and touch the lower blue line, and we made a E. Next, we are going to make F. So again, we're going to space between E and F using our fingers, and we're going to start right where the red line is. Okay, we're going to make a candy cane and a little bump, and the line coming down and touching the bottom blue line, and then a line across, and we're going to write G. Okay, so we're going to start right here at the top blue line. Turn around and touch the bottom blue line. Go back up to the top blue line. Go back down and touch the bottom red line and a flick. G. Next, we're going to make a space between G and H. We're going to write H. We're going to start at the top red line. Draw a straight line coming down. Go back up and turn around at the top blue line and touch the bottom blue line, and we have H. Next, we're going to write E. So we're going to make a space between H and E, and we're going to start from the top blue line and go down to the bottom blue line and touch it and put a dot at the top. E. Again, we're going to space between the letter E and J. Okay, now we're going to write J. Start from the top blue line, go down, turn around, J, and a dot at the top. We're going to make a space between J and K. Start from the top, go down. Now for K, the line is shorter, so we're going to start from the top blue line, go in, and from the center, go out. K. And then make a space between K and L. Start from the top red line, go down all the way to the bottom blue line and stop there. L. Next, I'm going to start at the top blue line. Make sure you've made a space between L and M, and then you start from the top blue line, go down, go back up and touch the top blue line, turn around, come back down and touch the bottom, go back up and touch the top blue line, go back down and touch the bottom blue line. Next, we're going to continue here where the dot is. We're going to write N. So we're going to start at the top blue line, go down, go back up, turn around, and a little flick. N. Next, we're going to write O. We're going to start at the top blue line. Make sure you have space between N and O. Then start from the top, turn around and touch the bottom blue line. Make a circle and touch the top blue line again. And there you have it. You have O. Next, we're going to make a space between O and P. So we're going to write P. Start from the top blue line, go down all the way to the bottom red line. Go back up all the way on the same line. Turn around at the top blue line and meet the bottom blue line and turn around and touch the long straight line. P. Make a space between P and Q. We're going to write Q. So we're going to start from the top blue line, curve it, make a circle, touch the top blue line again, come back down all the way to the bottom red line and a flick. Q. Next, we're going to make a space between Q and R. We're going to write R. Start from the top blue line, go down to the bottom blue line, go back up and touch the top blue line. We got R. Next, we're going to write S. So make a space between R and S. Start from the top blue line, turn and make a little wiggle around and touch the bottom blue line and come back up. And we've got S. Next, we're going to write T. So we are going to start where the dot is. T. So T, we're going to start slightly above the blue line, the top blue line. Okay, so we can start somewhere here, and we're going to come down, cut across the top blue line and touch the bottom blue line and turn around, and then We're going to draw a line across from left to right. T. Next, we're going to make a space between T and Ah. We're going to write the letter Ah. So you're going to start from the top blue line, go down, go up to the top, and back down to the bottom in a flick. And that's how you make Ah. Next, we're going to make a space between Ah and V. So we're going to start from the top, go down to the bottom of the blue line, and back up to the top blue line. V. Next, we're going to make W. We're going to start from the top blue line, go down, turn around, and then touch the top blue line, go down, touch the bottom blue line, and go back up. W. Next, we're going to write X. So we're going to make a space and we're going to write X. So start from the left and the top blue line and go to the right of the bottom blue line. Start from the right of the top blue line and go to the left of the bottom blue line, and there you have it. X. Next, we're going to make a space and write Y. So you're going to start from the top blue line, go to the bottom blue line, and go back up to the top blue line, go back down all the way to the bottom red line and a flick. Yeah. And it's a tail letter. Next, finally we're going to write Z. So we're going to start from the left and also at the top blue line. Start from the left, go to the right. And then we're going to go down to the left at the bottom blue line and to the right on the bottom blue line. And we've written all the small letters of the alphabet from A to Z. Next, I'm going to show you how to write the capital letters. So once again, if your children are not sure how to write the letters, you can always use the cards as a guide. Okay, so here are the capital letter cards, and I'm just going to put it aside and I'm going to show you now how to make the capital letters using the double lines. Right? So let's get your crab's claws ready and let's begin. So we're going to start at the top red line and we're going to go down diagonally towards the left and touch the bottom blue line. We're going to start again from the top and we're going to go down diagonally towards the right and touch the bottom blue line, and then we're going to draw a line across at the top blue line, and we've made A. This is A, capital A. Next, I'm going to show you how to make B. Again, we're going to use our spacing using our two fingers. Make a space between A and B, and then start from the top red line, go down, go back up to the top red line, turn around, go to the top blue line and turn back around and back to the bottom blue line. B. Make a space and we're going to write K. Start from the top red line, turn around, cut across the top blue line and touch the bottom blue line. K. Next we're going to write D. Start from the top red line, make sure you have a space, and then go down to the bottom blue line, go back up to the top red line, turn around and meet the bottom of the line, the blue line. D. Make a space between D and capital A. Start from the top red line, draw a line all the way to the bottom blue line. Then we're going to draw 3 lines across. 1, 2, 3, F. Make a space between F and F. So we're going to start from the top red line again, go down all the way to the bottom blue line, and we're going to draw a long line at the top and a shorter line on the top blue line here. And that's how we make. Okay, next we're going to move on to the next set of double lines, which is here. I'm just going to demark it with the little green dots so that we know where's the next line to start. Okay, so let's write the next letter, G. So we're going to start from the top red line. We're going to turn around, go cut across the top blue line and touch the bottom blue line and go all the way up and stop at the top of the blue line. And then we're going to draw a line across on the blue line, on the top blue line, and then we're going to draw a line from the top blue line there and bring it all the way down to the bottom blue line, G. Next we're going to write H. Make sure you have a space. Start from the top red line, go all the way to the bottom blue line. Again, draw another line from the top red line to the bottom blue line, and then we need to draw a line across just on the top blue line, and that is H. H. Make a space. Now we're going to write E, capital E. Start from the top, draw a line going all the way down and touch the bottom blue line. Then we're going to draw a line across on the top red line and a line across on the bottom blue line. Next we're going to write J. Make sure you have a gap between E and J. Draw a line across, put your pen right in the center of the line, and then from the top red line go all the way to the bottom blue line and flick. J. Next we're going to make a gap between J and capital K. So start from the top, go down and stop at the bottom blue line, and then you're going to start from the right side on the top red line. You're going to work your way to the center of the long line, and then from the center again you're going to work your way out towards the right and touch the bottom blue line, and that's your capital K. Next we're going to write U, capital U. We're going to start at the top red line, go down and stop at the bottom blue line and go across. U. Leave a space, start at the top red line, go down and stop at the bottom blue line, go back up, and then you're going to come down and meet the bottom blue line, and then you're going to lift it up again and touch the top red line and come back again and touch the bottom blue line, and that's how we make Next we're going to write N. Start from the top red line, go down, go back up again to the top red line, go back down again to the bottom blue line, and go back up again to the top red line. N. Oh, we're going to make a gap, and we're going to start from the top red line, turn it around and meet it right at the top on the red line. Oh. Next we're going to write P. Start from the top where the red line is, the top red line is, go down all the way to the bottom blue line, go back up and turn around at the top red line all the way to the top blue line and meet the straight line. P. Next we're going to write qu. Start from the top, go round, make a circle and finish off at the top red line, and then we're going to make a flick coming out and touching the bottom blue line. Capital Qu. Next we're going to write start from the top, go down, go back up, turn around, go in at the top blue line and out and stop at the bottom blue line. Next we're going to write S. Start from the top red line and then curl it around the top blue line and finish off by turning back up at the bottom blue line. S. Make a space, write T, draw a line across and then put your pen right at the center and then draw a line all the way down to the bottom blue line. Next we're going to write Ah. Leave a space, start from the top red line, go down and go all the way up to the top. Ah. And then leave a space and then we're going to write V and finish off there. Start from the top, go down and meet the bottom blue line and go back up and meet the top red line. So here is an example of how you will demonstrate how to write the capital letters using double lines. So I hope you can try this out with your children, and I'll see you in the next video for stage 3 letter formation.